whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long, but I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Well, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now.
My apologies, everyone. This is a very complicated system, and I know that my last live a few minutes ago didn't have any audio. So I appreciate those who told me. I just happen to have enough time to be able to redo it, because it is an important topic. Every one of us has been bullied at some point in our lives. Everyone. Maybe it was in school, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a loved one. And when you're bullied, it makes you feel like less of a person. It makes you feel helpless. Being bullied can in some ways steal your identity. It's a horrible feeling. But you see, at the end of the day, we're our own worst critics. We look in the mirror and say, oh my gosh, my nose is just too slanted. My eyes are too big or too small, or any number of things. Things that only you see, not the rest of the world. Where you might think your nose is too slanted, the next person might think it was made perfect. So when somebody bullies you, it only hurts when they hit on something you already believe about yourself. You know, if somebody walked up to you and said, that's some stupid purple hair you got there, yet you're blonde, it wouldn't matter, would it? Obviously, they're talking to somebody else. Or they're just stupid. But when it hits on something that we already believe about ourselves, it reinforces that. It says that the rest of the world can see my flaws too. It makes them real. But I've got to actually know some of these trolls over the years. And it's fascinating to see what actually goes on in the rooms that are causing so much misery. You see, some of the trolls I know aren't there with malice. Genetically, they actually find it funny to see people's reactions. They're not there, upset in any way. They're giggling. They're giggling by finding a weak point and exploiting it to get a reaction. By bringing someone else down, it's like winning a game of chess. Or challenging someone's core belief just for a joke. But that only has power if you allow it. You see, when I say we're our own worst critics, we are all way harder on ourselves than we need to be. The rest of the world doesn't see the minute flaws that you do. They see beauty where you see mistake. But when you take someone's opinion and reinforce your own beliefs, that's a choice. That's choosing to allow them to control you. But the truth is, if an autistic boy came up and said those same things, would you look at him upset? No, you'd have understanding. You'd have understanding that they can't control themselves, and it's just a child acting out. So how come when those words come out of somebody your own age, they hurt? It's because you value others' opinions if you believe that they're at your level or somebody you care about. And when you do that, you give them power. But that is power you can take away. You need to shift your perspective and understand. People that do things like that, they can't help it. They are who they are. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to open yourself up to allow people to do that, but that understanding, take away the hurt. They just are who they are, and that's okay. Most of the trolls I've known have been through some horrible things. So when you have understanding, then you can have compassion. Now, it also makes it way easier to put up boundaries and say, I'm better than that. I deserve better than that. I deserve respect. But it all starts with you. You have to love yourself. You have to build your own self-respect from the inside out. Nobody can give it to you. You need to see yourself beyond the flaws and see the beauty the rest of the world sees. Try listening to those people. The ones that may not reinforce your doubts, but build you up. They're the ones telling the truth. They're the ones who care. So if you're going through something like this today, just know there is hope, and you don't have to let it destroy your life. You can make the choice to drop their opinions, because at the end of the day, everyone's got one. They'll stink. I will tell you that I have met some of the most successful people on the planet in the last year. And they're not the cool guys. They're not the perfect guys. They're not even usually the wicked smart guys. But they're the people who were determined to be themselves. Once you master that, there ain't nothing you can't achieve. So with that, my name is Shadow. Again, I hope you all have a blessed day, and I am done speaking.
You can't stop me now.